Break the egg, Blackball rules, tipping down with rain. I've had to go to a bacon van as shelter. There you go. Yeah, good thinking, eh? Hiya folks, it's me again. Just going to share a few bits and bobs today really. What I've been listening to and a couple of my new arrivals. Well, I did a trade with Metal Mickey. Because he made a video a couple of weeks back about all the CDs he had spare. So I did a trade with him, and it's just basically a bits and bobs video. There's no real theme to it or anything, which is great. Yeah, the Metal Mickey trade, thanks a lot, Mick. It was absolutely brilliant. I don't know what it is just lately, but I'm going to my death metal phase at the moment. When you're a heavy metal fanatic like me, you get these phases. I think it happens to everybody. And you get a thrash metal phase, and you get your death metal phase, then you get your power metal phase, and so on. And a couple of weeks ago, I was having an Iron Maiden phase. But this week, it's definitely a deathish metal phase. And a couple of the CDs I got off Metal Mickey is this one, Benevolent Creation. If you like American death metal, this band's really grown on me the last couple of days. I absolutely love it. It's like, well, I think it's Roadrunner. They must have made a box set or something of all their artists, and these are two CDs out of it. You'll see one next. But this band is great. You know, really good thumping guitar riffs. You can understand what the singer's singing about. It's not that Cookie Monster stuff. And I'm really enjoying this record. I've played it a few times. The only thing is, I've noticed that their releases are incredibly expensive. I had a look at their catalogue and see what they were doing, and some of the prices of the CD I probably will have to mortgage their flat or something. But that's the track listing anyway. I suppose you got a cross section of their work. Really enjoying this record. Another record I'm really enjoying of me death metal, and I'll tell you the truth, I haven't heard this one yet. I've been too busy playing Benevolent Creation. It's this band Deicide. I've played some of their stuff before, but this one will be going on probably this afternoon or tomorrow sometime. But yeah, I'm definitely having a death metal phase at the moment. I think this band was originally called Carnage, but I may be wrong. Somebody correct me up in the comments below if you know more about them than me. But yeah, I always called them Decide. I don't know why, but that's how I called them. But it's Deicide. I always say Decide. So, but this record is Rox Records, and it's an absolute thumper. Really good. Absolutely enjoyed it the first time I heard it. It is Christian metal stroke thrash metal. I wouldn't say thrash, but a lot of the songs are thrashy, but it's a killer record. Great production, good quality guitars, the great thumping bass, and the singers really good. Basically, it is Christian, but I love this stuff. And you got all the track list in there. I don't know much about the band because it's a relatively new discovery for me. But it is an app. Get this one, you'll love it. Metal Mickey, I think you'll love this, or check it out. It's brilliant, phenomenal. I think Cloudy might like it as well. Now, I mentioned a channel, Metal Law Repeat, new channel, a lady from Austria and Vienna. You'll have to tell me your first name. I don't know it. Sorry, I'm not being rude. But this is a band I've been listening to a lot as well. And this is one of my own copy I got. This is a cheap. I got this cheap as well, and that's Hellgrind. I believe this band's from Essex or down south, not far from where I come from. It's on the other side of London. But this band is definitely worth a check out. Plus, in fact, the CD's pretty cheap. You can pick it up on Amazon for I think I paid £2 for this one, but I may be wrong. But yeah, it's Henley on Thames, Oxford. That's made me laugh as well. That's a very posh area, that is. A lot of pop stars have homes down there, but I won't name names, but I know that area really well. But yeah, this one will be for you, Metal Law Repeat, Hellgrind, if you've never heard of them. Definitely worth the check out. Another record I got off Metal Mickey, and I remember them back in the day. I haven't heard it yet, but I remember them from back in the day. Was this band Enough's Enough, and this one was can't see the date, but I just wanted to give this band another listen to. I can't see the date, unfortunately, my eyes are no good, but I do remember from back in the day, and I think they're very expensive as well. This looks like it is an original, but this stuff doesn't go cheap either. Enough's Enough. But I do remember them back in the day. But another album I did buy myself, but I haven't shown it yet, and I've got it on vinyl. This is Christian rock as well, Blood Good. Scott Waters will correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe this is their first album. But this is a 2019 retroactive reissue of it. I won't talk about it, but this again, Christian rock, Christian metal. I love this album. That's the track listing at the back, and it's great. Now, I pulled out 3 CDs. 3 of them I've been listening to a lot. I wanted to talk about. I'll do the bad one. Well, it's not bad, but I'm struggling with it, and it's this record, Gamma Ray. The reason why it's a sin. If I had seen a Pet Shop Boys cover on there, I would have left it in the shop. The first track, Anywhere in the Galaxy, reminds me of Metal Meltdown by Judas Priest. I had to literally check the CD just to make sure I was listening to the right band. There's a couple of good tracks on here. I've struggled to get through it, telling the truth. But when it came to It's a Sin, that put me right off it. Heavy metal cover versions, there is a line, and to me that record crossed it. I can't stand the Pet Shop Boys. That's why I became a metalhead in the first place. To not listen to this garbage, like all this chart stuff and that. And now my heavy metal bands are ramming it down my face. It's a sin. As a metalhead, I don't want it. I want my metal to be metal. But It's a Sin. It's just, I can see why they did it. If you listen to the lyrics, it's just one step too far for cover versions for me. But I will persevere with it, and if I do decide to trade it, I'll put it on the channel as a trading item. The next 2 records are both absolutely 10 out of 10 brilliant records. Can't go wrong. And this is Hammerfall. I love this album. And it's that 2011 issue, and I've actually got a Siren now in my collection. It's a great record. It's just I absolutely love this record. Brilliant. If you like Hammerfall, it's just brilliant music from the first track until the last. But great album. If you see this one, I'll definitely recommend Hammerfall to anybody. And if you haven't discovered Hammerfall yet, do. You won't be disappointed. Now, last but not least, is probably the best CD in the lot, really, and it's this band. Now, this was a New Wobbum band from Mansfield, UK, and this is their seminal album, Loose and Lethal. I've just found out Let It Loose, which is the first track off here, was actually covered by Metallica for a radio show, so they actually did a cover version of it. This record is a killer. If you like that guitar-driven New Wobbum sound, 82, 83, I think it was 83 this came out, or maybe wrong. If I'm wrong, please correct me. It's ran about that time. If you like that sort of guitar-driven rock, I know Greg the Egg would love this album. This one's right up your street. I haven't stopped playing this record. Absolutely amazing. Not a bad track on here. It's good, honest New Wobbum. Just amazing. And that's the backside of it. But unfortunately, I don't think this one was remastered. I may be wrong. If you ever get it's on Neat Records as well. Neat Metal. Is it Neat Metal, Neat Records? I just can't see a thing. But it has been this Savage Classic album on CD for the first time, repackaged and remastered with bonus tracks. Yeah, you can pick this up. If you do see it, my advice is to buy it. You won't be disappointed, because Savage is Loose and Lethal. Savage are an awesome band. Anyway, folks, I hope you've enjoyed this Sunday show today. Please sub to Metal Law Repeats channel. She is a new VC member. And I'm not doing any record digging at the moment because I'm going back down south next week. I'm pretty sure of it. So you'll see plenty of them videos, sort of not this week, next week, coming the week after that, because I'm bound to hit a record store or two. But thanks for all the support on the channel. Absolutely amazed. And yeah, take care, folks. This is a Zulu out.